Hi, I'd like to talk about DEI. And yes, that's Abraham Lincoln over my shoulder there. For those who don't know, DEI stands for Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion. So think about that, inclusion. If you love thy neighbor, you want to include thy neighbor, right? That should be a good thing. Some people feel threatened by DEI because they think it means that as a white person, a less qualified person of color is going to get that job or that promotion. I can see why people think that, but consider this. Consider being a black person recently freed from slavery, or the child of an ex-slave, or the grandchild, or the great-great-grandchildren. You see where I'm going with this. They get freed, and they're supposed to be 40 acres and a mule, and it didn't happen. Lincoln was assassinated, and Reconstruction was a farce. On top of that, you get Jim Crow laws that prevent them from voting, even though they're supposed to have the right to vote. So they go into the workforce, try to get a job, try to make their own money, try to save up, and they get turned away by the owners of businesses who are all white at that time and prefer to hire within their own social circles, regardless of how qualified the ex-slave is. So, sounds familiar, right? Nobody likes that. So what do? I mean, yeah, they have an unlevel playing field, and it takes generations to resolve that. It hasn't been that much time. The Civil Rights Act came out in the 60s. That was less than 100 years ago. So if somebody's got a better idea, I'd love to hear it. Another point about DEI, about diversity specifically, is that when you have a business and all of your employees have the same cultural background and life experiences, you get a lot of sameness going on. You don't get a lot of diverse ideas. Diverse people give you diversity of thought, and that is good for business. One last thing I want to say, if Donald Trump is going to claim that an airplane crash was caused by a DEI hire, can we hang on and see if there's any proof of that? Because I highly doubt that he witnessed an air traffic controller fall asleep on the job who wasn't white. Get out of here with that shit. Thanks.